Tricia. Now, the way that she got arrested, I would assume it was for the stealing. Very strange situation. But the root of her problem is that she's a drug addict and she's homeless. So rather than looking at the specific scenario where she got arrested, let's look at, would she even be homeless in the first place? Well, no, not unless she chooses to, which, frankly, for her, I could actually see her not wanting to take anything and just completely do for herself, because that's the kind of person that she seems to be. Which I respect that a lot, and, you know, in a lot of ways I'm like that, but I think if you're kind of brought up in a society where everybody is treated that way and everybody gets housing and food and all that stuff, I don't really think she would rebel against that and try to be homeless. Now, the other question is she better off being in prison or in a drug rehab center, clinic type thing? And I think the answer to that is pretty obvious. If you look at Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, and these types of groups, the real efficacy of these groups, the strength of them, is that they get people together who have shared common experience, who can talk to each other about similar issues that they've had in their lives, and it gives them people who care about them, who are willing to listen to them talk about their problems. And I mean, I've read about this stuff, that it's actually, that's no matter what the type of group or whatever, and what steps they have or whatever, the real strength is in them being able to talk to each other and having people that care about them. So she belongs in rehab, not in prison. And also, yeah, one other thing is, she became friends with Nikki, right? What a shock. You know, two ex-drug addicts with shared common experience in the same environment and setting, they become friends with each other, right? It makes sense. And that's why rehab makes sense for people, to be with other people who have shared experience. Okay.